It is Julius Stukes Jr., everyone, from Got Julius. We are here with the one and only.
Tycho!
We have Ty Cole
That
Entertainment.
good?
And
That good
oh,
for you?
absolutely. Entertainment extraordinaire.
I practiced that for you. So
Entertainment extraordinaire. And I want to say you are one of the greatest in entertainment reporters I've seen. You do not stop. You really keep going. And yeah, I saw you when you were like just starting out, and to
remember?
see, yeah, and to see you like at such a great feat, it's amazing. And I want people to know about you. I want people to know who you are, and I want my audience to gravitate towards you because you, I feel personally like you should be supported.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, it feels good because it's like you watch other people who you've grown
Mhm.
up with, you're like I hope it gets to at least taste a little bit of that success. So to be able to do so has just been like a blessing from God.
You are successful already.
Thank you. I want to do
You,
more, but I'm learning to bask in the now. So
yes,
I'll,
the present.
the present.
The present is important. They're very, very important. So I have the first question I ask everybody. Can you define Ty Cole?
Mm. Ooh. Oh, let me take my little magic wand and think about that. Can I define? I would say Ty Cole is an elevated version of Tyler. So Ty Cole has the confidence that Tyler sometimes may lack. Ty Cole has just the flair and the fierceness that sometimes Tyler may struggle to find. So when I put on the Ty Cole persona, it's still Tyler, but all the other layers that Tyler may not specifically have at the moment or may lack. And it's just all in one. So, yeah.
That was beautiful, wonderfully said, beautifully said. So like there's two of you.
Yes. Well, there's three of me.
Three, what's like the in and you don't have to share anything that you don't want to share,
Yeah.
because this will be public. I
Yeah.
just want to ask why is there three of you?
I have so many personalities. I just sometimes want to just pick one out, you know?
Oh wow.
One day it's Tyler, and then maybe you might get Ty Cole. You might get this other one I created, Tiger Foe.
Oh,
Yeah, you know. Right now you're getting Tyler. If I'm out working or if I'm on, you might get Ty Cole.
okay.
He has some wit too. And then Tiger comes out, you know, in different ways. Tiger can come out when Tyler is upset. Tiger can come out when Tyler's overly excited. If we took shots or, if I'm trying to pounce, then Tiger
Okay.
comes out.
Wow.
I know,
So,
huh?
when did you realize you were a genius?
Oh my God. Let me think. I realized I was a genius when Queen Latifah looked at me and smiled and said, "Oh my God, great question." So I knew if I can impress Queen Latifah, I can impress anyone.
Oh, okay. So speaking of, you doing your work, and that's crazy that you even talked to Queen Latifah, literally a pillar history right there, history.
Yes.
Um, what stories are important to you? Like your own or
Mm,
anybody else's own or just in a general thing, like
yeah.
what stories are important to you?
Black. So Black stories. Because I feel like they always lack, or there's always one type. Like I feel like it's so annoying. Like
What's that one
I feel
type?
like so the one type is always like they always try to make it seem like we're always impoverished. And they always try to make it seem like we're always reaching for something where it's like, I'm already there. Like, we're not always grasping for straws.
Mm,
Like, there's so many Black people who are already there as well. And I feel like there's a annoying narrative where it's like, oh yeah, like, you know, like, have you seen in movies, right? They're always trying to make it seem like we all come from like just like impoverished neighborhoods, or we
mhm,
don't have it, or
mhm,
it's always a hopeful story.
mhm,
But a lot of us have also reached over the hope. And we've thrived, we're thriving. Where are the stories like The Best Man, where there's no trauma all the time? You know what I mean? Like, and that's one of my favorite franchises, which is why like every time I see Malcolm D. Lee, I give him his praises. Like, I'm always like, oh my God, like I just rewatched The Best Man Holiday around Christmas time. I even watch it just randomly. Like anytime I need a pick me up, anytime I need to be reaffirmed, reassured, or inspired, or motivated, or encouraged, I watch The Best Man. On the flight, I watch it. I don't care where I am. Like, and I'll watch, yes, yeah, I be crying for the second one, but I'm watching that one too. And I'm watching the chapters because that is also a Black person's story too. We have many different cloths. And I just feel like we got to get out of that. Or I'm telling people now to go see One of Them Days. Because that's so great. And there's layered Black people there. You know what I mean? Or, I even try to tell people like to go watch like The Woman Natasha Rothwell, How to Die Alone. Which, shameless plug, watch it. You might see a familiar face. Hello. And not talking about mine. But yeah,
uh,
like that story. Like she unpacks some different layers and there's different types of Black people. So I feel like Black stories are important to me because if we don't control the narrative, they will.
so what's the I want to say what's the best story, Black story you've ever heard or seen?
Hmm. The best, like a film or like a show?
It could be a film, it could be a show, it could be a podcast, it could be a book, it could be a story. Any Black kind of Black story. What's like one of the best you've heard,
Okay.
seen, read, anything.
That I've seen. Oh my
Just
God.
one of, just one of. You can pick. You can pick.
Okay.
You can pick.
Okay. I'm gonna pick this one because it just keeps ringing in my head. I'm gonna say Living Single.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
there's a so Living Single, I think because now I'm older now and I am living single. Like I feel like watching them, it's like, look at these six successful, beautiful Black friends who are literally killing it in
Mhm.
all of their respective professions. And they just go through everyday life and they lean on each other and they help each other and they love on each other. And I feel like stories like that are so important. But it also reminds me of my friends, like my friends from childhood. Like we literally are like that. We're
Mm,
more like The Best Man, but we're literally like Living Single too. Like everyone's in their own thing. Everyone is like
mm.
giving each other resources or helping each other or motivating each other, or I love like uplifting things like that.
I like
If
that.
it's not uplifting, I can't subscribe. Like,
How did so how do you like filter out, because you do work in an entertainment world. And if
yeah,
there are lots of stuff on, and I'm just going to be frank and be honest, I'm going to take it there. There are a
take
lot of stuff, Black art, that should not be seen right now. There's a
yeah,
lot of Black art that is detrimental to the Black community, and it's a
yeah,
lot of Black art that, and I get it. Art is subjective. Art, everything
yeah,
is art. I get it. But when you see the effects that it causes, and you see the cycle that we're in, now we step back and say, wait, why are we watching this? What's the purpose that we're feeding this? So how do you filter out all of that and get to like the positive black, the uplifty black stories.
I just don't follow. So, and if I see you're a negative Nancy, you got to go. You know? If I see you shucking and jiving Joe, I got to go. Like I can't I can't subscribe. So whenever whenever I see that, can I curse? I almost did. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead. Yeah.
When I see that shit, I be like, let me get the fuck up out of here because I can't. Like, because I just feel like that's draining. Could you imagine you sitting there and you all on your timeline is, people fighting each other all day long? Like, I'm talking about y'all really getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
that is so damaging
It's
because it's like, for who? And also, like, for why? We're adults. People are parents, there's other ways to make money. I get people, money is root of all evil. So I feel like a lot of times people cut corners to get that bag really quickly and think like, oh, well, I got a bag. Ha ha, I have a bag, you don't. But then it's like, okay, but at what cost?
at
And
what
also
cost?
bags like that don't last long
At
because
what
we
cost?
do things like that. And that platform now stops, or there's a new popular trend or whatever. You just miss it on that bag and then they mishandle it. If you gonna at least do some chaotic shit like that, at least like flip that money and do something else. Like you just there.
So
You
now
just
that we're here, I'm so sorry to cut you off because now I want to get further because you're very, very you're more educated than me in this topic. Do you think the state of reality TV is going down a an everlasting toilet drain?
unfortunately, yes.
And why? And I want you to let me know and let everybody know. And I want you to speak your truth.
I think because people will go to extreme lengths to be heard and be seen. And that is a illness
Mm,
that needs to be treated. Like I just watched I don't know, for whoever watches Housewives, I'm sure whenever this comes out, y'all probably have already seen the last episode of Real Housewives of New York. It got dark. Like Housewives is supposed to be fun. She's like, you know, upper middle class, rich folks just doing stupid things, having petty arguments, and going through life. And I'm
mhm.
not saying things won't take a turn and they'll get deep, but this one got dark. Someone had weaponized their sexual assault and said that this person knew. And then later on told the group after the whole group besides one ganged up on this Black woman.
Mm,
Then the girl, she's biracial. The girl then goes back and tells the group, oh, yeah, you know what? Thinking about it, I thought I did tell her that I was assaulted, but actually, she probably didn't clock it. How does one not fully remember if someone told you know what I'm saying? It's just like and again,
mm.
I never take away people's story because, like, that's your story. I feel like to use that to make someone else look a certain kind of way, and then there's really no repercussions for you doing that. And everyone is like coddling you. It's just like, it's too much.
Where,
Like, it's too
where, where
much.
is the real in reality TV? Because at this point now, with AI and going on
I
and
know.
different narratives being spun, I think everybody is an actor and an actress on in reality TV.
I think the real is when they go out to eat because the food can't be fake. So I feel like that's the only time, that's the only time I think it gets real. Their real reactions to food they order. I don't really think that anything, I think some things are real but embellished. Like, you know, like I've been approached to do, I think it was two pilots for a reality show, but
Oh, what
didn't go.
shows were those?
One was supposed to have been a all queer journalism show.
Oh, that would have been fire.
So I
That'd
got
be fire.
approached, but it didn't go anywhere.
That
They
listen,
even get
what?
to film anything, but they were like, I was a name.
Okay, now.
And then there was another show. I think it had like a similar plot. And they were just like, oh, like we think, you'll be good. And I was like, okay, like, but I also just felt like I'm not gonna share too much shit. So how fun will I be? Because I feel like that's like they want you to kind of exploit yourself a little bit, just a little bit. You know
So
what I mean?
reality TV is just exploitation.
To an extent. Because you gotta think about it. Like, on a regular basis, are you really having this much drama every day? Like, think about it. Like, on a regular basis, are you really going and doing all this stuff every single day? Like, absolutely not. So you're gonna have to like put more out there. And then you kind of have to like squeeze it out. Even when they have scenes, like a lot of times, like I was just watching a clip of what was it, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta? It was like a BTS of Tommy's. Tommy was, I don't know what happened. She was triggered by something, and production was like, okay, we need you to finish the scene. And then I heard them say, like, all right, tell the group about this situation that you went through. So, yes, like in a way, it's like the producers are kind of like feeding you to make the story look good. I think the realest reality show or the point where reality TV was real was like those first two seasons of Love and Hip Hop New York, where Jim Jones took the guy, rest in peace, the
Yes.
guy's passed away now. But I remember Jim Jones took him outside and he was like, tell the camera you said
Yeah,
sorry.
yo, that scene was
And
insane.
I said, not you breaking the fourth wall, Jimmy. And that was the realest because I've never like you can't make that up. You can't.
That's fire.
So yeah.
That's fire.
Wait, would you ever do reality TV, Julius?
Me, no, I'm too real.
I can see you doing like a I know I can see you doing and causing havoc. I can see you on Big Brother.
I literally thought the same thing. I would not, they would hate me in that house because I would make sure I am protected through everybody.
But you would be a fan fave, I think.
That, you know what? Now I have to apply to Big Brother.
You got to. So I can like tune in and I can be like, oh my God, like, yes,
Get,
villain or not, I'm supporting
I got
this.
you on the exclusive. Don't worry. I have one more question because we got a great
All we have is
conversation.
one more and one and more.
It,
I'm
it
having
was it
a
was
good time.
this has been great conversation. You definitely introduced me into a world that I've been trying to figure out.
Okay.
So I thank you for that. The last question is: has there been a moment in your career where you had challenged a media norm, and you know that those media norms can be very toxic.
Challenge the media norm. Yes. Being openly Black and gay and being unapologetic about it.
Wow. So like what's that perspective like? Because
Mhm.
I'm a straight dude. So
Yeah.
I don't know this perspective of of you. So what's that perspective like?
It's interesting because, being sometimes when I'm in a room full of like just straight men, sometimes a little uncomfortable because I'm like, what you about to think? When I was younger, like now is not as much, but a lot of times I would feel uncomfortable because I'm like, if I'm the only gay person and I'm not going to tone it down. Or sometimes I feel like maybe I should tone it down. Like it's a very it's an inner battle when you're around because you just don't really know what someone may say or want to say. So because of experiences of me being bullied when I was younger, I would walk in the room like somewhat on the defensive because I'm like, I'm ready for the smoke. What you about to say? Because I got something for that ass. But then I realized I can't bring that in. You know, we worked on that. And regardless of whatever someone's saying, I don't care because I'm gonna walk in there on that room. Because normally you'll see woman or you'll probably see like a straight guy, you know what I'm saying, like talking to folks. Or what I purposely do is because people see me as a Black gay person, I'm sure there's ignorant folks who think like, oh, well, maybe he doesn't want to talk to like the sports people or this and the third. No, I actually purposely talk to all the people who think I wouldn't want to talk to, just to show you, yes, I can do that too. And it doesn't matter what my sexuality is. So I've talked to the Matt Barnes, I've talked to the Snoop Dogs, I've talked to the Games, I've talked to all of these people that you probably like, whoa, like I'm surprised. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I purposely take things and do gigs a lot of times that take me out of my comfort zone, but also show them a different perspective of what they or may not have seen before. Like the Game loved me. We were having a whole, he was like, yo, like you ask some really dope ass questions. I was like, I'm a real journalist. So it's like, doesn't matter if I'm gay or not. So that's the media norm I said with challenge. I purposely don't just stick to the comfort zone. I'm not only doing the rom-coms or, the R&B artists. No, I'm gonna do some hardcore ass hip hop. We're gonna do some sports. I'm gonna do some other stuff because I'm gonna show you that I can do it all.
Mm.
And that way, the next Black gay person behind me or the next queer person behind me who may feel like, oh no, like maybe not, no, baby, you can. Get your ass up in there and show them that you can. And I'd be impressing them. There could be a whole room. I remember there was a whole room of folks, a whole room of folks. And it was like me and I want to say, yeah, it was me in the Game at one point. There was another artist too at one point, and the whole room was in there just watching me kill it. And they was like, yo, mad respect to you. I said, thank you. And I had on my little bad bitch outfit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they were just like, yo, this kid is it. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't care what you think. I'm here to do a job and I'm gonna show you why I was the best one to be hired for that job. Compared to that straight dude you already probably know and probably want, I don't care.
Mm.
I'm here now, Ty Cole's here. And when I walk up out this room, you're gonna always remember who the hell I was.
Mm.
Period. Voice and all.
Ty Cole, Ty Cole, Ty Cole, Ty Cole, everybody. This is why and this is why I want to wanted to have this conversation with you and wanted to get you like just, I want my people to see you. I wanted my people to see you because we need
Hey,
more of this.
folks.
We need more of this.
Thank you.
We
I
need
hope
more
that
of
this
this.
inspires somebody. Like,
It will.
whatever I got going on, whatever I'm doing, like, I know it's a larger purpose. Anything that we all do is not only just for us, it's for the next person watching. So
Exactly.
whoever's out there who may feel whether you're gay, straight, yellow, blue,
Mm-hmm.
orange, whatever you got going on, have you identify. Don't let nobody tell you what you can and can't do. The only person
Mm-hmm.
who could dictate what you can and can't do is yourself. And a lot of times we hold ourselves back so you can do it all. So don't limit yourself.
Please plug yourself. Please tell people where they can find you everywhere.
You can find me on
Oh
OnlyFans.
Lord, have mercy.
What if would that gag you if I had an OnlyFans? Imagine.
I
You
know
don't tell people
people.
that?
I know people that have shunned OnlyFans, that has bastardized OnlyFans just to have an OnlyFans. And I said, ha, ha, ha.
Ah, I
Look
tell
at you.
people I have OnlyFans when I'm in LA because I hate the what do you do for a living?
Me too.
So I'm like, I'll have OnlyFans.
And that's why I want you to we when people search you, they're gonna know. That's why I start my interviews off with, "Can you define me? Can you tell me about you?" I don't
Yeah.
want to. I don't want to know what defines you. I want to know how you look at yourself.
Yeah. And no disrespect to anyone on OnlyFans. I say I have OnlyFans because if I say that, you should still see me as a human being.
Yeah,
You shouldn't just be like, oh, because it's like,
yeah.
why? You should get something for me. Doesn't matter my profession.
People don't. People not there yet.
But y'all can find me on Twitter at I am Ty Cole. And then you can find me on the Instagrams, Instagrammables at Ty Cole TV. There's I forget the TikTok name. Maybe if you look up an interview of mine and put Ty Cole, you might find me. I can't remember the TikTok, but I'm in there. So.
LinkedIn, LinkedIn.
Oh yeah, I'm on the LinkedIn's too.
Yeah,
Tyler Cole.
you're really good on LinkedIn.
So
You're really good on LinkedIn.
I love a LinkedIn.
Yeah.
I want people
It's
to get on there more. There's
no,
LinkedIn Premium.
no, not
There's
yet.
like
No, not yet.
no.
We have to protect the gates.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Yes. If you I've seen some stuff on there that I said I know this ain't on the LinkedIn's.
Hmm.
And people actually go on there to date. Did you know that? People use LinkedIn as a dating app.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I've seen people like talk about some, yeah, like I saw a post one time, this person talking about how they were like on here looking for like a
What?
qualified man and like the professions and it was just like, that's a lot. People treat it like it's a Facebook
Woo.
page.
Okay. Okay. That's a lot.
A lot going
Well,
on.
Tyler, Cole, good people. I just want to say thank you so much. You really blessed us today. Um,
You bless me every day.
thank you. Appreciate you, Tyler, Cole, everyone. Just wanted to make sure you follow him, one of
Thank
the
you.
greatest entertainment reporters of all time. I'm Julius. Got
I
Julius.
wanted to do something for you, Julius, before I leave. I want to see if I nailed it because I was
Oh,
practicing this in the mirror last night.
let's do it.
I want to see if you know what I'm okay.
Oh my God.
Did I did I